think we're ready, darlings. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? What's going on? It's good to see all of you here. Zary, how the fuck long have you been here, bro? It's good to see you, brother. Starry, congrats on getting first today. Poofy, glad to have you under the desk today. CC, always a pleasure to have you here. Nilo, welcome to the chat. Hime, you're ridiculous. Glad to have you here today. Kai, hello, hello. Laura, good to see you. Series, hi, how's it going? Oh, my music is still a bit loud, isn't it? There we go, there we go. Neko, good to see you. Tyra, thank you for the head rub. Laura, thank you for the hydrate. I'll take a sip. 30 minutes, you don't know? Fair enough, fair enough. How's everyone doing? Oh, today we're celebrating 700, but we're fucking already almost at 750. It's crazy. I feel like I can't keep up with this. Absolutely wild. Yeah, thank you, Neko. I'm doing pretty well today. I can't complain. I've been surrounded by people that I care about today, so it's been nice. I definitely needed it. Who owes you a Valo match? Me? No worries, Tara. I'll see you when I can. How's my wrist feeling? It's a lot better. I think sleeping just helped it so much because I've played a decent bit of Valo today and it felt fine. Yeah. I was surprised. Thank you, Tyra. I appreciate it. I owe you a song and maybe a good time. We'll see about both. I'd love to play Valor with you sometime, Starry. 800 soon? We'll see. Who knows? Rest up. Yeah, hopefully we can do it soon. For Kai? Okay. 1000 soon, TM. Aw, Kai, you're such a good girl for believing in me. I appreciate you so much, darling. I hope everyone's doing well. I feel like I haven't streamed in forever. It's crazy. How do I stream again? I don't remember. Hydrate again? Lore. My goodness. You trying to get me to melt? You've been pretty sick lately, so maybe Wednesday. Yeah, we'll see what we can make work. You're gonna be paying out the ass for those hydrates pretty soon. Better watch out. Pace yourselves, friends. You want me hydrated and juicy? I'm at least one of those things. Stretch? Okay. Easy there, Zary. What's up, Starry? Oh my god. My stand almost just came out of the fucking thing. Oh my goodness. I feel like I haven't stretched all day. Oh, Chad is always the thirsty one. That's pretty true. You got Raze yesterday? Nice. Raze is really fun. I've been having a lot of fun with her recently. Her and Jet. Yeah, I definitely needed it. Thank you, Kai. That was a good one. First time here and you didn't expect my voice. Yeah, you probably expected something a bit deeper, right? I feel like that's the one downside to my PNG, is it makes my... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Hi, Satsuki. Yeah, that's the one downside to my PNG, is because it makes me sound like it makes me look like I should have a deep voice, right? I should be, you know, tall and deep voiced and intimidating. But I like the aesthetic of my PNG, but I feel like I'm not quite all of those, you know? No, I like my voice. I like my voice. And also with how I tweet, yeah. Well, stick around. That might line up a little bit. Oh, I appreciate you saying so, Satsuki. You're very sweet. I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, so today's gonna be a little bit different from usual. Lore, take it easy. My god, how many points do you have saved up? You do realize it's going up in price every time, right? That's such a cute emote. You're spraying me? Hmm. Gee, it is. Doesn't matter. You didn't realize? Oh, Neko. Okay. I can do that for you. Shit, I feel like that was kind of weak. I'll give you one more in a second. Hey, Matt. Good to see you, brother. I don't know. I feel like... Hold on. I need to, like, stretch out my diaphragm. Okay. Maybe water will help me with my throat. I think my throat is fine. I've just I've been talking a lot. Yeah. Another Lord, how many points do you have? Jesus. Not effective opens legs. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ah, that feels a little bit better. You've been watching me a lot lately? Well, I've been watching you too. I like what I see. You need tea? Does your throat hurt too, Neko? Don't worry, I won't hurt you unless it's consensual. Skizzo! Holy shit, brother. 13 months. I think you're the first one to hit 13. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Holy shit. Your throat doesn't hurt yet? Oh, maybe we could fix that, baby. Yeah, Hime? Well, I've been watching you as well. Hey, Tay. Why doesn't your throat hurt yet? Get in line, ladies. It's okay. I've got enough time for each of you. You're thirsty? Chat is down horrendous today. 1600. Lore, you are wasting your points, darling. I guarantee it. Soon I'm going to switch it to alcohol at this point. Actually, I have a bit of an idea. Okay, I'm going to make a poll. Add truth or drink? Yes, no. What if we add a little truth or drink to the mix today? What if I make like a cheap little redeem, maybe like a couple hundred points, and Anybody who redeems it gets to ask me a question, any question on the spot, and I have to either answer truthfully or I drink. Yes? Okay, let me hop into Twitch settings real quick. I'll get that made real quick. You have 99 points left. Well, maybe you should have thought ahead, darling. All right, truth or sip. That's what I'll call it, because I don't want to break TOS. Just to be clear, you're not paying for me to drink. If I drink, it's my choice. Ask any question, no limits aside from TOS. If Maito doesn't answer, he takes a sip. How much do you think we should make it cost? I'll do a poll for that as well. What do you think is fair? Actually, maybe I won't. Ria-chan, 来てくれてありがとうございました。You're gonna start hiding? No, I want you here, Poofy. How much alcohol am I ready to drink? Well, I'm a pretty honest guy, so I don't know if I'll be drinking a lot, but I have a little small bottle of whiskey that I'll be taking sips from. Konbanwa. Osake o nomu hazu desu. When and where? Okay, it looks like an overwhelming yes. I don't think I saw a single no vote, so I'll make that redeem. I'll make it cost 500. I think that's a fair price. So pretty much everybody, if you're new, you can stick around for a little bit and you'll still be able to ask a question, but yeah. Let's make it black. I like it. Should I put a cooldown on it? Osake. 私もよく飲みます。そうですか。あ、楽しい。あ、私と一緒に飲んでください。She's drinking too. Yeah. Ria-chan's gonna drink too. Kanpai! Here, I'll take a little swig to start it off in good faith. 少しだけ今飲みます. Starting to... Oh shit, you're right. Okay, you want to group good girl? I can do that. Poofy, Kai, Lore, Tay, Starry. You are all such good girls, and I'm so glad to have you in my community. You've made it so much brighter and warmer since you joined. And to you five, I'll drink. Oh god, I took a whiff at it. Ugh, I haven't had whiskey in so long. Okay. The way I said Lore. What? Oh, you like it? I said your name, but I bet I could get you saying my name. Or maybe screaming it. 梅酒をよく飲みます。梅酒。梅酒、飲んでことないけど。What am I saying? I'm sorry, I'm trying to. Yeah, it sounds like the plum drink. I haven't tried it. おいしい? そうなんですか? いつか、飲んでみます。絶対に。Don't scream no names. Oh no, I won't be screaming any names. I'm gonna make Lore scream my name. Let's get it straight, series. Okay. My Japanese is so cute. You think so? Aw. Alright, let's get this. Okay, I'm gonna put a cooldown on this. Redeem. It's gonna have a 10-minute cooldown. Just so it doesn't break up the flow a crazy amount. And then maybe towards the end of stream, I'll take the cooldown off. Sound good? Yeah. Alright, Redeem should be live. Okay. I think you could listen to it all night long. Interesting choice of words. Okay, so I didn't get many questions on Twitter, so I think we'll start with those. Then I'll go to the interview questions. And oh, actually I got 0 useful questions on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, so let's start with the interview questions. I'm going to pretend that I'm interviewing myself. Yeah, Laura, you heard me. You mean Discord? No, I also asked on Twitter, but very few people answered. But I mean, there were quite a few questions in Discord, so we'll get to those. But first, we're going to start with the interview questions. So, hi, Mito. Nice to meet you. My name is Mito. Oh, hey, Mito. Cool name. I like it a lot. Wow, you're so handsome. It's nice to meet you. So hey, I've got a question for you. Mito, what made you start VTubing? Well, Mito, let me tell you. So I used to stream with Facecam, actually. I've been streaming for over a year now. And at a certain point, I realized that for my profession, which is I teach English in Japan, it would be best if I had a bit more anonymity. I don't want people IRL to know what I do online, and vice versa. I'm not so worried about people online knowing, but I am worried about people from my workplace knowing what I do. So, yes, I became a VTuber so I could hide my face a lot easier, so I could hide my identity a lot easier. And since I became a VTuber, I've enjoyed it quite a bit, but we'll get into that a bit later. That's such a cool answer, Mito. You're so quirky and fucking cool. I wish I was you. Okay, so the next question I have for you. What's your favorite thing about VTubing? That's a great follow-up question. It lets me build off of my last answer. Okay, so I like that I can play a character. I like that I can just be whoever I want online. And, you know, I don't have to let it match up to my real personality if I don't want to, even though a lot of times it does. And I also like building a brand. I think building a brand is a really fun concept. And especially with the most recent brand choice that I made, seeing how people respond to it and how it's like become my identity is a really cool feeling. So I think that's what I like most about VTubing. But it's also very fun to build my channel and build my brand, getting art of my character and getting more assets and things like that, working on a live 2D model. I think all of this is a lot of fun, and I don't think I'd be able to do that if I was still streaming with Facecam. Yes, all of those answers make sense. Very cool, Mito. Cool answer. Very cool. Okay, next question. How did VTubing help you in terms of mental health? That's a deep question. Okay, so a little bit about me. Before I started streaming, for a very long time, I was shy. You guys are fucking adorable, by the way. I love you guys. Not him fake thinking about the answer. Yeah, I definitely didn't write down notes earlier. No, yes. So a long time ago, I was shy. I wasn't much of a talker. I feel like I couldn't carry conversations, you know? And I didn't think I was very funny. I didn't think I was very entertaining. But you know, over time, as I streamed, it's helped me gain a lot of confidence, and I feel like I'm able to talk to people now. You're enjoying this in bed? Okay, I'm not gonna ask. um, yeah, I feel like I can talk to people a lot easier. I'm a lot more confident just carrying conversations with strangers, which is crazy. And I feel like I respect myself a lot more. Seeing what I have built, seeing what it's growing into, seeing the product of my hard work, it's helped me respect myself a lot more because this is all stuff that well, I think there's a little bit of imposter syndrome as well. There's definitely some new mental health issues that like pop up as you stream, but I think it's helped a lot as far as personal growth as well. Hey Akira, welcome in. You want me to pin you to a wall? We can talk about it, darling. Sea creatures, welcome in. Good to see you. Whoa, boldness. Yeah, I am a good bit more bold than I used to be as well. Okay. In your opinion, how do VTubers contribute to society? Well, I think entertainment is always needed in the world, you know? There's always going to be television, there's always going to be different forms of entertainment that people gravitate towards, and streaming fills a very particular niche of entertainment. You could be bolder if I want. How bold are we talking? You can be bold as long as you stay within Twitch TOS. Hey Oxy. Hey Abby, welcome in. Good to see both of you. Yeah, I think entertainment is always necessary. And I think VTubing in particular, it fills a very particular niche of entertainment. Not only does it fulfill something that other forms of entertainment don't, which is the one-on-one interaction, or not necessarily one-on-one, but like actually interacting with the entertainer. I think that's something you can't find in other forms of entertainment, but VTubing specifically kind of lets people get a little bit more of an escape from other things than maybe face cam streamers do. But it also helps like form communities and it gives people a place to fit in, you know, when they might not fit in other places. I think it's really important. Absolutely. I think I think like for example, my community. You know, before I became a villain VTuber, I was a facecam streamer, and I had rules in my channel, and because I'm a villain, I thought, you know what? Fuck the rules. We don't need them. If people do stupid shit, then I'll tell them. But I feel like most of the time, people in general want to contribute positively to a community. And if they don't, then they can get fucked. You know? We had an issue before with, yeah, I was just about to say, Kai. We had an issue recently about somebody making people uncomfortable in the community. I called them out on it. And because some people let me know. And you know what? They just decided to leave instead of changing. And we don't need people like that. But the fact is that, like, I'm able to create a community that gives people a space to explore their negative side through being a villain. And I think that's not really something that you can find in a normal community, you know? I think being a VTuber and creating a space within that provides some pretty unique opportunities. which I think contributes to society in a really unique and interesting way. So the next question is, how do you deal with haters and toxic fans? Well, I don't. Well, apparently I mod them. Two of my mods have abused hydrate redeems. One of them created a redeem that made me end every sentence with a nya for 5 minutes. Or for a minute, I think it was. And I can't get them to fucking stop, man. No, but seriously. No, I love my mods. I love my mods. So I love them to death. No, as I said earlier, I don't have community rules because I wanted a space for people to be themselves and for it to be open. So if that includes negatives, then that's fine. But my community members know that there are consequences if they do things that they shouldn't. But recently, like in the past, I used to be pretty insecure as well, even when I was streaming. Like if people mentioned other channels or their own channels in my chat, I would get a little insecure, like maybe wondering like, are they thinking about being somewhere else instead of just enjoying their time here? But I decided at one point that I don't care. I don't care if you guys mention other streams or your own channels in my chat. Because first of all, self-promo only makes yourself look bad. And, you know, talking about other people, like talking other streams up, like I want to be the kind of community leader that supports everybody in the community. So, hey Nozomi, welcome in. Yeah, I want to be the kind of community leader that supports everybody in the community. And I feel like most of you are streamers. So I want to give you guys the chance to, you know, be open about your journeys alongside me. And speaking of which, I've been thinking about making like a content creation channel in my Discord. So we can just openly talk about that and have a space to talk about our experiences with live streaming and with content creation, because it can be tough and it helps to have people to like bounce ideas off of and just chat about it, you know. As long as that space isn't abused for self-promotion, because there is a self-promotion channel in my Discord, then I think that should be a good idea. But I'm going to table that for now. You're adorable guy. But yeah. So basically, long story short, is certain things that used to bother me no longer do after I remove the rules. Yeah, so I feel a lot better about interacting with you guys and letting you be open and more free, you know? All right, the next interview question is, what was the happiest moment you had during a stream? And I think my happiest moment, I think it has to be when two streamers that I look up to, and I have looked up to for a long time. Hey Panda, welcome in. Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, exactly, Tay, exactly. You recently switched from VTubing to Facecam? Really? Wait, since when do you stream, Laura? Oh shit, you do stream. What? I should figure at this point that everybody in my community is a streamer, right? My goodness. Since always. That's a mood. Yeah, so two creators that I really look up to. A Sleepy Peach and Sunny Explosion. In the same week, they decided to not raid me, but just pop into my chat and hang out for a bit and say hi. And that meant a lot to me. That they didn't want to like raid, because I feel like on some level, like raids aren't that like intimate, you know? It's just like I'm dumping my community here. I'm gonna go like eat food or rest or something, you know? But they like popped into my stream because they wanted to. And that meant a lot to me, you know? So I think that was probably my my happiest moment. Although it's not really a moment, it's a week. You're right, you're right. Sorry, I'm not always the most attentive with that stuff. Good luck, Nozomi. So in contrast to that, what was the saddest or most disheartening stream or experience you had as a VTuber? And that's gotta be when I had to play Fortnite on stream. I fucking hate Fortnite. No, disheartening, probably there was one day when I streamed a game that I really love called Katana Zero. Yeah, no, I don't like Fortnite. Yeah, no. Get that shit out of here. So I streamed Katana Zero. This was a while ago, like several months ago, back when I still streamed with Facecam. But very, very few people showed up. And like a lot fewer than I normally had in my streams. And it kind of felt bad because I had put effort into that stream to try to make it fun, but it just wasn't received well. People weren't that interested. And it taught me a good lesson about streaming, which is you really can't care about the numbers. You know, I feel like the content that I made was content that I was proud of at the time. I feel like I've grown a lot as a content creator since then. But, you know, the numbers didn't reflect what I was thinking. And, you know, it just taught me that numbers are not something you should worry about. You should worry about the quality of your content, because if your content is quality and you get it out there in the right ways, people will find it. That's what I've been learning with my recent experiences on Twitter as well. Like, I used to think that only like actual content, like video content, would be what brings people in, but figuring out a new way to interact with the Twitter space has really helped me grow a lot recently. And I'm just making content that I enjoy on Twitter as well, while also thinking about what would get good responses. And it's just been kind of working, you know? But yeah, you can't stress about the numbers. You can't focus on results. You have to focus on the quality of your content while also doing things that make you happy. Yeah. Exactly, Kai. Exactly. There's a party at the powerhouse. Hey, Cool Killer. What's going on, brother? Good to see you here. Yeah, so next question. Have you dealt with harassment in the VTubing world? What was that experience like, and how did you overcome it? The closest thing to harassment that I've really dealt with is when I do you guys know the posts that I make on Twitter, right? Like here's a situation. What do you do? You know, I've had like 4 or 5 of those at this point. The most recent one was, this guy pins you against the wall. What do you do? What's your response? And too many people reply with things like, pull out my gun, or like, kick his ass, you know? And like, some people are joking about it, and I don't mind if it's in good humor. You know, if they're funny, that's fine. But like, too many people are like, stab him, or like, pull out my gun, shoot him in the head. Like, some cringe ass shit, dude. And yeah, I just kind of ignore it. You know, like I said earlier, I have thick skin. I've kind of like developed thick skin over time, but it really doesn't bother me. It's just like, why interact if you don't have anything positive to say, or like a positive way to engage, you know? Like, what does anyone gain from that? You're not funny. You're just cringe. Gets pinned to the wall by Mido, bro. Want to get a drink? Yeah, see, that would be a good response. Yeah. I know a good way we could work out Cool Killer, but that's for later. Nah, it'll be okay. I usually just downvote them. Twitter has that feature now. You can downvote comments, and I just ignore them. But at first, it kind of shocked me, you know? I was like, people actually think like this? People are on Twitter, like, interacting with VTubers like this? It's kind of crazy. But aside from that, like, that I wouldn't really consider that harassment. It's just cringy people on the internet. You know, they're not, like, coming after me in DMs or anything. I mean, I've had a couple of people be very, like, aggressively sexual in DMs as well. But, like, I play along. So, it's all in good fun. And if things go too far, then I just tell them. But, yeah, but if I see people contributing to the community in a negative way, I will just call them out on it, or just ban them, depending on what they did. I never answered your question on that tweet. Sweetheart, there were like almost 200 replies, so I'm sorry if I didn't get to everyone. Sometimes I just kind of like go through, and if I get a positive sense from the message, I just give it a like and move on, because I don't always have time to give each one a proper response, so I apologize. But maybe I'll take a look and see if I can find it at some point. Or if you have the link to it, you could send it my way and I'll take a look. You glad you're not a big target of flirting here? I could change that. Okay. No, you don't want me to, Lore? I think we could have fun. Lore. Lore, darling. You're such a good girl. Oh, Lore, you're such a fucking good girl. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah. At this rate, I'm gonna tell you you're a good girl in DMs. I'm gonna slide right in. Make sure you know it. So fucking cute. I bet I could get you to tell me all kinds of sweet things in Spanish. You have goals, but you'll put them toward the greater good. That's funny. That reminds me. Okay, I want to take a second. Guys, you know the Redeem Become a Captain? It's kind of like a Hall of Fame reward. So, now that I changed my community name, I don't know what to call it anymore. So if you have ideas for what I should call it, hop in the Discord and throw the ideas for the name to replace Captain in the suggestions channel. Ah, Sasuke, I see you joined the Discord. Welcome in. Si vos quieres amor, pero decir todo lo que vos quieres. Oh, really? I may take you up on that. Yeah, I'm glad to have you. All right, let's get through these questions. In terms of challenges, what do you find most challenging about being a VTuber? And what is your advice for aspiring VTubers? So the most challenging part of VTubing that I've found is creating content on multiple platforms while also keeping my life in balance. I think editing is fun, but it's also hard and it's time consuming. Like, I like it a lot, but it also just takes a lot of effort to sit down and edit TikToks, you know? Which is why I have that clip reward program, because it makes my life so much easier. And if you're curious about it, take a look at my bio. But yeah, I think it's really important. as a content creator to get your content out on as many platforms as possible. Otherwise, like Twitch has zero discovery. YouTube, if you're streaming on YouTube, you're going to have zero discovery. It's so important to have like videos out there or like a space that you interact with regularly, like Twitter or Reddit even. Because otherwise people aren't going to find you. It's just a fact. Like nobody's going to scroll through Valorant through like literally hundreds of streamers on Valorant to get to the 10, 15 viewer range. You know, maybe a couple of people find me through browsing, but like, and maybe a couple of people find me because I get recommended to them. But that's not how I get most of my new viewers. It used to be because I didn't diversify my content. But once I started posting videos to TikTok, like I have a couple of videos that have gotten over 10,000 views on TikTok. I've probably gotten like 50 followers on Twitch because of them, maybe less. But I also haven't been posting to TikTok for a very long time. And I mean, Twitter has been insane. Before I blew up on Twitter recently, I probably got like 40 followers a month on Twitch. I got 300 followers on Twitch this past month. And my average viewers have gone up as well. Like a decent bit, a significant amount. So whether it's Twitter, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or just like regular YouTube videos, ideally all three. Like if you can afford an editor, go for it. It makes your life a lot easier, but it's not cheap. You got to get your content out there on as many platforms as you can. If you want to succeed. I mean, if you stream for a hobby, then that's different, obviously. But yeah, for editing, I use DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve, or if I get Twitch clips that I want to turn into YouTube Shorts or TikToks, I use a website called Combo. And it basically imports all of your Twitch clips automatically, or at least it should. And you can also import like videos from your files as well. But it reformats them so they're TikTok's aspect ratio and makes it really easy to just like put your face cam on there in a really appealing way as well. Combo, not Streamladder. I don't know what Streamladder is, but yeah, Combo is what I use. The only downside is TikTok. Combo is free from what I remember. I don't think I pay anything for it. If I do pay something for it, it's negligible. But yeah, the only downside is TikTok flags videos sometimes if it can tell that it was edited in software that was not TikTok's editing suite. And TikTok's editing suite sucks ass. So if I edit videos with DaVinci Resolve, it's usually fine. A lot of the combo videos that I've posted have not done crazy well, but I feel like they would do better on YouTube Shorts, because YouTube does not penalize you for using different editing software. Yeah, it might be worth looking into, Kai. Yeah. But yes, that's my advice, is diversify content. And I know that's the most difficult thing about VTubing, but it's also one of the most important. It's very important, I think. All right. That was the last interview question. I don't think I missed one, right? No, I hit all of them. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh. All right. So, don't forget, if you guys have the points and you have a question you want to ask me, Truth or Sip is there. But for now, let's go over to the Discord questions. All right. Also, I do have the Telenym link here as well. If you want to ask something anonymously, you can still go through this link and leave a question anonymously. There are like 4 questions on there that I'll get to at the end, but yeah, that is also an option. Okay, do you like Sprite cranberry? I don't know. I don't know if I've tried it. My time to shine. You got some anonymous questions for me, Laura? So you can't say that because now I'm gonna suspect it's you. Sprite cranberry doesn't really sound like something I would enjoy because I think Sprite is pretty sweet. You know, I like seltzers. I don't like things that are overly sweet. You have some questions you just asked? All right, bet. I'll take a look at those in a bit. Favorite show? Okay, if we're talking like IRL. Oh, you have questions here. Okay, I got you. Yeah, and you guys can still leave questions in this channel as well. I'll get to them when I get to them. We're gonna go through this whole list. Favorite show? If we're talking like actual show, like IRL, not anime, I think How I Met Your Mother holds a special place in my heart. I love that show so much. Genuinely, it's such a good show. But if we're talking anime, then it's tied between Your Lie in April and Don't Judge Me Too Hard, but My Hero Academia. I love that show so much. It gets me so fucking hype, you know? I can't help what I love. All right, Neko, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. It's always a pleasure to see you here. What made you want to be a villain? You seem like too nice of a guy to be a villain. That's a very good question. So, I'm a villain because I think every person has a dark side. And I am a big believer in balance. My only tattoo is a yin-yang symbol. So I think it's important to not ignore our dark sides. I think it's important to have a space where we can explore that. And I think being a villain lets me do that for myself, and also create a space where others can do that as well. Just kind of like not care so much, you know? And a lot of times I don't need to explore it. So I just do what I want to do, which a lot of times is just to be nice to people, you know? I think a lot of times, going along with the balance idea, there's too much negativity sometimes. So I don't mind putting a little positivity out there to balance it out. Yeah, that's kind of my stance on it. But thank you for the question, Cool Killer. Do the Crocs stay on during sex? Abso-fucking-lutely. If I owned them. Sounds to me like you're more like the anti-hero or Vegeta in your own life. Never really thought about it like that. Dope. Dope thought process. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I guess I kind of am more like an anti-hero, but I mean, I like the sound of villain a little bit better. And it gives me more freedom to do whatever the fuck I want. Which sometimes I exercise that freedom. Absolutely. How are you so cool? Fruity. Fruity is an old friend of mine, and she always asks me stuff like this. She's so goofy. I don't really have an answer. I just am. What made you want to be a VTuber? I kind of already answered this, but basically anonymity. I don't want people at my work to know what I do. I want to keep my personal life and my online life separate as much as possible. Or at least I want the option to. With some people, I let them into more personal things, but not very often. Cherry Coke with no ice. Thoughts. Usually when I drink soda, which is rare, I prefer it without ice. So with no ice. But also, Cherry Coke has caffeine, and I'm caffeine intolerant, so I won't be drinking that anytime soon. Cherry Coke is your favorite drink? Interesting. Water is my favorite drink. If you could redesign your VTuber, what route would you go with? Honestly, I would probably do the exact same thing. I fucking love my character. And I don't think there's anything that I would change, if I'm being completely honest. I really don't. I'm happy with the character that I've created, and I don't think about changing it ever. I'm caffeine intolerant. So when I drink caffeine, it took me a while to figure out, but it got worse and worse over time, which helped me realize what was going on. But when I drink caffeine, I start getting like chest discomfort, sometimes even chest pain, and like my hands get shaky. I feel weak. I just feel like shit, essentially. So yeah, I just stay away from it. The other day, like maybe a couple weeks ago, I got a decaf latte because I thought decaf would be chill, but I still felt the same symptoms because you know there's still a very, very small amount of caffeine in decaf coffee. So I apparently can't even have that little bit. So yeah, staying away from soda, staying away from coffee and teas unless it's herbal tea. Herbal tea is such a fucking godsend, as well as barley tea. Yeah, I'm hella intolerant. I used to drink caffeine a shit ton, which is probably why. I used to work at Starbucks, so I'd get that shit for free. I'd be pulling espresso shots while I'm on the clock, just tossing them back. Yeah. We had like a cold brew tap as well. I would just like take shots of that too. Yeah. I mean, I didn't drink as much as some of my friends or coworkers, but I know I miss so much just like waking up, making French press, and just sitting down with French press and like a small breakfast. That was one of the simple pleasures of life that I enjoyed so much. There was a time in my life when I woke up at 7 a.m. every day, not because I needed to, but just because I could. Just because I wanted to get up and enjoy the morning. And every morning I would wake up, maybe sit on my phone for like 15, 20 minutes, get out of bed, and make some French press coffee and just sit down with that. And I miss it so much. I get up at 7 a.m. every day now, pretty much, but I do it because I work now. So, yeah. Ooh, I might take some tea blend recommendations. Oh my god, Lore. Yeah, caffeine can definitely be insane. But water helps a lot. If you ever feel like you're feeling like shit from caffeine, just chug some water. Actually, don't chug it, because if you chug water, it just makes you pee. Take smaller sips just frequently, and it helps. Helps a lot. If you weren't a VTuber, what would you be? I guess a face cam streamer, or maybe no cam. I like streaming too much. I like it too much. At this point, like, okay, there was a long time when I was considering like not doing this anymore. But now, after having this community, like meeting all of you guys, all the new people have come in, and like feeling like I've built something that I am proud of and that I want to build more. I don't want to give this up. I want to keep streaming. I want to do this for a long time. I'm gonna see how far I can take it. I adore you guys too. So yeah, if I wasn't a VTuber, I would probably be a different form of streamer. Yeah. But I mean, I do also have a regular job, so I do that as well. I mean, maybe somewhere down the line, I could do this full time. Maybe. And that's a big maybe. I'm never going to rely on that possibility, but God, would I enjoy that. As I think most streamers would, if I'm being honest. Who wouldn't do this and not hope to do it full time? But I think I'm willing to do the work to get there. which maybe not everyone can say. We'll see where it goes, but I'm looking forward to seeing and walking that path with you guys. What was the main inspiration or reference for creating your model? Actually, that's a really good question. Let me pull up Fiverr. So a long time ago, I want to show you guys something. Actually, before I was a Facecam streamer, I was a PNG tuber. I kind of went full circle. So let me see. Oh, fuck off, honey. Okay. Haha. All right. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, don't mind that. Okay, wait. I forgot you can see Discord. When am I getting my Live 2D model? I just started talking with an artist about it, so it's gonna be a while. They have some other commissions to get to first. I haven't even sent them reference art yet. Hey, Cootie. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for lurking. But yeah, it'll be a little bit. If I had to guess, I'll probably debut after I move back to the States. I'll probably do my re-debut after I move back to the States, which will probably be in May. Just so I can like figure out my living situation, figure out a balance before I recommit to like streaming and everything, you know? That would probably be the smartest, but I haven't committed to anything yet. And like along with the model, I want to get some other stuff done too. So yeah, it's probably a long way off, but I'm excited about it. Hang out with Maida during regular hours? Yeah. And I'm a little nervous about that as well. Because when I move back to the States, I'm not going to be streaming at this time anymore. Because I'm not a night gremlin like you guys. But yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna just post it here. Because fuck it. Okay. Yeah. So these are the images that I submitted to the first artist to get my first PNG. Let's see what I read or what I wrote to them. Hi, I'm looking to create a male character who is bald. Smile. I'd like him to have a shiny glare on one side of his head as if light is being reflected, and for that light to cast shadows across his face, kind of like All Might from My Hero Academia, references included. How crazy you want to go with the shadows, I'll leave up to you, but I'd say All Might's shadows should be around the upper limit. I'd like the character to be smiling/grinning, references included for smile. Although it's been difficult for me to find something that I 100% like, so feel free to adjust the smile to what you think looks good or natural for the character. What I'm going for is a badass looking character with a kind, confident smile and muscular shoulders. A reference I used has a cigarette, though, and I would not like to include that. As for clothing, I included references for either a jacket with a hood or just a hoodie, and I'd like the color scheme to be black and gold. I'll be using the character for streaming, so a transparent background would be fantastic, but if it's not too much to ask for, could I get another version with a solid background for use as a profile pic? If your answer is yes, purple would be great for a background color. Yada. Okay. And let's show you guys. We can go through this whole journey together. Fuck off, Fiverr. I don't need a tour of your little stupid ass software. Copy image. So, oh, hello? That's not. Copy image. You bullshit. You're not copying it. All right, let's do it this way. Fuck it. Okay, so this is the first reference, or this is the first sketch that I got from this dude. Notice how I said, hey, I don't want the cigarette. Look what they did. They gave me a fucking cigarette. Hey, Kawaii. Yeah, I did pull Ikaku references. But yeah, this was the first sketch I got for my first PNG, and I was pissed. Like, look at this shit, dude. They fucked me up. Look at the hands, dude. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'll, Ah, that's right. Yes, yes, yes. God, this was a bit rough, guys. This was a bit rough. I was really pissed. I had to go through so many versions of this with him. Look at this. Look at this. It was a language difference. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like, look at the fingers. Look how they did my fingers, dude. It's like I got put through a meat grinder. And like I don't know, just like the cheekbones. I don't know. Just like a lot of stuff about this that I did not like. Like there's some like spots and like the shoddy line work of the jacket. I paid a good bit of money for this too. Like a lot of money. Like over $100 for this. And I was determined to get my money's worth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Over 100. Yep. Yep. This is what he wanted to pass off as a final product. But yeah, I was basically like, I can appreciate the direction you took, but it doesn't look like you used my references at all for the smile. Yeah, so then update again. Sorry, there are some pink dots because at this point I'm like, okay, the face looks a lot better, but like you still missed, like the fingers look like ass and the line work of the jacket looks like ass. Yeah. I know, it's crazy. Like I did not get, I tried to wrangle out a quality piece of art from this person. But I'll show you the final product because I think it was pretty decent. There were a few more versions, but this is what we ended up with. And this is the same art that I use. Sorry for the window sounds every time I copy something. This is the same art I use in my alerts. Which I don't think this looks too bad. Like the fingers look so much better, right? The only thing is, I realized after I accepted the final product that I don't love the cheekbones and like the forehead bones. So I took them out myself. I just like used a color picker tool and I just took them out. But also, do you remember how I asked for like the face shadows like All Might? They just didn't do that. They just like made the face shadows look pretty normal. You know, just like bad lighting. Yeah, I would not have paid $100 for this. Hey, Donut Cat. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you. I've been having a nice stream so far. Yeah. This was one of my first Fiverr experiences. I think this might have been actually my first Fiverr experience. Yeah, I don't think this person is on Fiverr anymore. Yeah, no, their account got taken down. Their page is not there anymore. So I think I might have got scammed actually. But shocker. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but that was pretty rough. Yeah, we've come a long way. Let's see. But yeah, that was my inspiration. Also, I'm bald IRL, so I don't want to live a lie. I don't want this to become like some sort of escape from reality where I like escape things that like my old immature self wished was different. Like it wasn't my wish for my PNG to look as tall as it does either, because I'm not shy about my height. You know, I straight up tell people I'm like 5'6", 5'7". 169 centimeters. So I'm not afraid of telling people that I'm not the tallest, and I don't want to hide it either. So when I get my VTuber model, I'm gonna make sure that they know my proportions, so it looks a little bit more accurate. I think AFO made my character look hella sexy, and I fucking love it. But yeah, I mean, as a guy, 5'6", 5'7" isn't that tall. I know there are some guys shorter than me as well, but I mean, to me, height shouldn't be an issue. And I want to own my body. There are some things that I can't change about it, so might as well own that shit. Like, I couldn't choose that I got male pattern baldness at like 21. My dad went through the same thing, but I shaved my head instead of trying to like go into denial like my dad does. He just like keeps the old man horseshoe, you know? Like, it's bald in the middle and then you got the hair around the edges. Nah, I just shaved that shit. And I'm so much happier for it. I feel like I'm pissing some of you guys off. Well, you can fuck yourselves. Hey. I'm just kidding. But that kind of answers why I'm bald. Yeah. Yo!
Yay!
Peachy!
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all
Peachy,
about.
Peachy. Grandma Peachy. Hello.
You old-headed piece of shit.
Hey, you're just making me stronger, bro. Peachy. Thank you for the raid.
I'm doing
Let's
good,
get a proper shout out.
you know, just vibing.
Yeah, there's Shiba. They're a little Shiba from space.
What is this? Wait, I
They're
missed some
like
stuff.
fucking adorable, and their voice is so cute.
Sugi, yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the
They're so
Powerhouse. I'm glad
cute.
to have you here.
No.
Hmm.
Bottom.
Bottom.
Spicy bottom.
Bottom. Bottom isn't an insult. We love our bottoms. Peachy, how was the day 2 of your subathon? I hope you had a good time. What were you doing more recently? Mortuary Assistant? I heard that game's scary as fuck. I hope you're okay. It's 6 a.m. She ain't Grandma Peachy today. That's true. It's hella late for you, isn't it? God damn. Yeah, I'm having a nice time, Sugi. Thank you so much. Please, it wasn't that bad? Okay. You're too sleepy to notice? Oh no. I hope you get some good rest, okay? Don't stick around for too long if you don't want to. Your little eyes were closing. Oh, you're so adorable. I'm so appreciative. Anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Mito. I'm a villain VTuber, and I'm very glad to have you in the Powerhouse. My little conjurers. But I think maybe some of you do know me. I've been in Peachy's streams a couple of times, I think. Ah, Peachy. Peachy, you are such a good girl. You're doing such a fantastic job smashing every single goal of your subathon, and you deserve all the love and support that you've gotten and more. I'm so proud of you. And Peachy, you're so brave for braving it out through Mortuary Assistant and for going so hard on your subathon. You're fucking fantastic. Do you have more to it? I know you capped. You're just doing 24 hours, right? Have you already hit it? Wait, what list are you talking about, Killer? You almost have enough for Truth or Sip? Okay, okay. Oh wait, that was the Smasher Pass, wasn't it? That you did with Chai. That's right. You're doing the extra time stuff? Nice, nice. Peachy had me on S tier, if I remember correctly. Chai had me A tier, if I remember correctly as well. Which I'm a little butthurt about. I thought Chai liked me more than that. I was first in your top 3. Holy shit. Good girl. Before you, what, would you change it now? I don't think I can go very much higher than first in your top 3. Hey, put that gun away, darling. It's not gonna do shit. Yeah, today I'm celebrating my 700 followers on Twitch, so we're doing a little Q&A. I was gonna be in a talk show. I don't know if any of you saw my Twitter post, but it got canceled. So I just answered all of the questions that they were gonna ask me. And now I'm going through questions that you guys asked me. And if you'd like to ask me some questions, Feel free to ask me anything. There's also, at the very top of the channel, there's a link to my Telegram. Yeah, you can ask me things anonymously here if you don't want your name associated with your question. I'm also in your top 3 lore? Oh, shit. Well, I'll be waiting for that day, Kai. You're sleepy, you're trying to type sheesh? Shima! Shima! I love it. Sugi, I think I also saw you in Juzo's Donathon server, right? Have you been able to hang out with him yet? You homies with Juzo? Juzo's such a sweetheart. I like a couple days ago, actually it was yesterday, I was playing Valorant with, no, it was 2 days ago. When I had my collab with Cece, I was playing Valorant with her, and Juzo was in her chat. And then I popped into Juzo's stream the next day, and he recognized me when I said hi. He's like, hey, let's get a shout out for Mido. And he invited me to his Donathon server. I was like, what the fuck is happening? This is crazy. I was like blown away. I guess he liked my vibes or something, but yeah, I hadn't really interacted with him before that, but I was very flattered. Yeah, Sierra, she's so great. I've recently become friends with her, and I'm so happy. She's such a sweetheart. I was actually playing Apex with her before stream. Hanging with the big boys? Nah. Yeah, it seems like it. He's very cool. Yeah, so far I've just hung out in his chat, but I don't know. I'm a little afraid to impose, but I also would want to wait until he's playing something that I'm more interested in, because I don't really care about Overwatch. I don't care about Fortnite. I think I've had bad timing. But yeah. Oh, there, Starry. It'll work out. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid, PG. I appreciate you so much. By all means, if you guys need to go rest, don't feel obligated to stick around, okay? I want you guys to take care of yourselves first and foremost. It's important to me. Anime Girl Air Hockey? Are you talking about Omega Strikers? Omega Strikers? I knew it. I fucking knew it. Yeah, of course. I was glad to see you here, Sugi. Thank you again for the follow. I don't know how Omega Strikers will work with the ping, because I live in Japan and all. Might be worth a try. I don't know. I think I have it downloaded. I'm not 100% sure. It's free to try it anyways. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. Say hypothetically, you wake up and load Valorant. When the game launches, you get a message saying you've been banned, and the reason stated is because your father is a Serbian war criminal. Now, you can kill your dad to be unbanned. However, if you don't kill him, you'll remain banned and also get tried for his war crimes after he dies, inevitably resulting in your death by shooting squad. Do you kill your dad and get unbanned from Valorant, or get killed for crimes you did not commit and remain banned? So, first of all, what the fuck? Second of all, how is Valorant relevant to this decision making at all? Like, who the fuck cares about my Valorant account if I have to... like, it's really just coming down to, do I kill my dad and save myself, or do I die alongside my dad? Because my dad is going to die either way, right? Or if I live, does he live and I get tried for his war crimes? If I don't kill him, does he live and I get tried instead? This is a confusing question. I don't really want my dad's blood on my hands. But yeah, I probably wouldn't take his life myself. You raised a degen. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. If you were stranded on an unknown island, say who you would bring, any person but just one, and what 3 tools you would have in your hand. Okay. The one person I would bring is my sister. My sister is an engineer, and I love her to death. She's my best friend. I would 100% bring my sister. And as for the 3 tools, I would bring... Good night, Peachy. Let's see. 3 tools is tough. Water filter. I would take a water filter. I wouldn't take you? No, I'm sorry, Zeri. PG, don't dream of me too much, okay? Let's see. Probably something to hunt with, right? Maybe a knife? I feel like a knife would be very useful. Did that get you flustered, Peachy? And hey Lava, welcome in. I can't think of a last one. Maybe some, like a fire starter. Maybe like flint and steel, something like that. Because I feel like starting a fire without that would be such a bitch. Favorite book or movie? I'll do both. Favorite book? Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Favorite movie? Django Unchained. Directed by Quentin Tarantino. Yep. Fuck, marry, kill. Saitama, Mr. Clean, and Johnny Sins. Holy shit. Fuck Johnny Sins, obviously. Marry Mr. Clean. Kill Saitama. Because there can only be one. In the heroes and villains sphere, it's gonna be me. And marrying Mr. Clean, dude, getting him to do all my house cleaning, it's just such a good deal, you know? I would give it up for Mr. Clean, just so he would clean the shit out of my house, you know? Yo, Kira, what's up, darling? Good to see you here. I hope you're doing well. Nice choice. I don't think there's any other choice, really, Hime. You know? Because you're never not going to fuck Johnny Sins. In what world do you not clap Johnny Sins' cheeks? Kill Sins, marry Mr. Clean, and fuck Saitama? He's One Punch Man. What do you think kind of damage he's going to do with one thrust? That man doesn't go for a long time. He goes for a good time. But that's not going to be a very good time for you. Just woke up sleepy? Oh, feel free to wake up with me, darling. That's what you're trying to find out? You're trying to get that shit destroyed? Good luck. Yes, Starry, darling. What's up? Oh, God. He is One Punch Man, not One Fuck Man. Yeah, I bet he's also One Pump Man. That's all I'm saying. Just feel free to risk it if you want. No crunch. Oh, dear God. Do you use polish on your dome? If so, what kind? No, I don't. But I do use shampoo when I shower. And after I shave, because I've started using a razor, I use some aftershave cream. Which, speaking of which, my aftershave cream is not a large bottle. So I should probably buy some more. This conversation's making you wake up quickly? Something catching your interest, Kira? Maybe getting you a little excited for your day? I wonder what things your day has in store for you. Is this done already? Smile. Can be more than one question. Dance. We're doing it right now, Nezu. And yeah, sure, you can ask more than one question. Good question. Thanks for asking. Okay. I don't think they asked a real question. They didn't even ask an actual question. Nezu, what are you doing? This was really just the question you wanted to ask. Okay. You know what? That's fine. What are your pet peeves? People asking dumb questions. No, we got the cushion for the pushin'. Ain't worried. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jesus. You got a fatty in the back? Sheesh. Truth or Sip is forever out of stock? Are you serious? What do you mean? Let me double check. Did I set it up wrong? I set it up for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna take the cooldown off. That should work now. Sorry about that. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, you just have to enter text. That's the only limitation I put on it. Testing, but for real, have you gotten a scalp massage before? And if not, can I spoil you? I have not gotten a scalp massage before. And how exactly do you want to spoil me? Whoa, all the redeems coming through. Alright, Kira, I can stretch for you, darling. There is no truth, just sip. God damn. Alright, you know what, Laura? I'll get drunk for you. Hey, let's go. Welcome in, bro. God. This is not fun whiskey to drink straight. It tastes kind of appley, which I don't mind. But like, goddamn. Okay, let me catch up on these redeems. Lore. Lore, are you still here? Laura, you're such a bad girl. Laura, I know what you're trying to do. Don't think I don't know. You can play your games all you want, but you won't pull one over on me. Yeah, you've been very bad. I might have to punish you. You better watch out. Posture check? I am sitting up straight for you, baby. Oh my goodness. Alright. Favorite color? Gold, if you couldn't tell. I'm sitting up straight. Boom. Yeah, honestly. Favorite book or movie? I already answered this. This was already up here. I'll do second favorites. Second favorite book. It's a series. It's the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. The first book is called The Way of Kings, I believe. I could be wrong about that. But The Way of Kings is one of them. You're having fun with your points? You can have all the fun you want, Kira. I bet you and I could have a lot of fun together. And second favorite movie. This is tougher. Actually, I don't think I can decide on a second favorite movie. I sincerely bet we could. Maybe we don't have to bet. Maybe we just have to do it. Top features you notice on a first date. Smile. Smile, laugh, displays of happiness. The way they carry themselves is really important. I think, yeah. Your haircut, Doki Doki. You just woke up? Well, things can happen in the morning. That's all I'll say. Smile, eyebrows, and posture? I think the way you carry yourself is more than just posture to me. Like the way that you talk, the way that you interact with me. I think that's all important too. Red flags on a date. I think checking your phone a lot is a red flag for me, because if I'm spending time with you and I'm trying to get to know you, I want all of your attention. I am greedy. Hi Viva, I've seen you around. Welcome in. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I've seen you in a few places recently, actually. I have, yeah. I think I've seen you in Juzo's stream and Sierna's as well. Yo,
baby!
Alyssa.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Mido. I am a villain VTuber. Today we are celebrating 700 followers on Twitch by doing a question and answer stream. And if you have any questions for me, I know if you're new here you won't have enough points for it, but I have a truth or sip redeem. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just, in honor of the raid, I'm going to half the points that are required. It now costs 250.
What level am I?
Thank you for shouting them out, Zeri.
I'm gonna say I'm not looking level.
Oh, what is this?
26.
Is this Roblox? Oh no.
What level are you? Hi. I shouldn't laugh.
I hope you had a good time. You watched my collab with CC?
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm level 5.
okay, that's awesome.
Yes, hand.
Yeah, CC is so much
I
fun.
love hands. Oh.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Yeah, if you'd like to ask me something, the Truth or Sip redeem is now 250 points. If you drop a follow, if you'd like to, there's no pressure at all, but you can do that. Or if you'd like to join the Discord, there's a channel called Questions from Mido where you can drop a question right over here. Alyssa, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Powerhouse. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Did you enjoy Roblox? Oh, and ZV? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Powerhouse. Let me know if I didn't say that correctly. We played Roblox? Nice, nice. I hope you had a good time. You didn't think anyone recognized you? Yeah, I noticed your name. I saw you around a couple times. I think you caught my eye because you said you were doing karaoke. And I like karaoke a lot. Yeah, it's good to see you here. All right. So, shall we continue? Speaking of, when's next karaoke? If you remembered, I found you on Twitter. I have been meeting a lot of people on Twitter recently. You sing a lot, maybe a little too much? Didn't you say you were going for like 12 hours? That's fucking crazy. I couldn't do it. Emmy, have a good night, darling. I appreciate you for sticking around. Get some good rest, okay? I do sing. So right now I'm living in Japan and I've been in a choir in Tokyo for a while, but I recently just went on a break because I feel like I want to devote more time to content creation, and it takes a long time to get to Tokyo every week, you know, and it costs a lot of money. So I'm taking a little break from choir so I can focus on the things that are a little bit more important. But yeah, I do occasionally have karaoke nights in the community as well. The last time we did karaoke night was last week and it popped off. We had like 15 people in VC. It's crazy. Yeah, I'd love to sing for you sometime, Viva. That's right. We were talking about red flags. Yes, checking your phone. My singing is S tier. I don't know about that guy. Yeah. We'll have to get a karaoke night going again soon. Now you're nervous. No, there's no reason to be nervous. Nobody is. If you just want to stop by karaoke night and hang out, that's totally fine too. I'm never gonna pressure anyone to sing. I'm gonna make sure no one feels pressured to sing. If it ends up being me singing for the whole karaoke night, I'm totally fine with that. I'll serenade all of you. But anyone who would like to sing is more than welcome. Yeah, we'll probably... I don't think I can do it this Sunday, but next Sunday, which I guess would be Saturday night for a lot of you, we'll probably get another karaoke night going. But this Sunday, I'm going to be playing golf with friends with Sierra on her subathon. So I won't be free. Yeah. Oh wait, same? Oh shit, I guess we'll be spending some time together then. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be a very good time. Let's go. Hell yeah. Deal breakers. That's a very good question. Oh, that's okay, sorry. Oh yeah, truth or sip, pretty self-explanatory. If I don't want to answer the question that you ask, then I have to take a sip of whiskey. But you can ask me anything as long as it's within TOS. And I'm a lewd tuber, so you can ask lewd questions if you want. As long as it's for educational purposes. Yeah. You can also ask anything in here, but there are no penalties to me skipping a question if I choose to. Because you didn't pay anything. Deal breakers. I think that's tough. I think a deal breaker. I mean, there's so much subtlety to relationships. I don't think smoking. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I guess I don't want my mouth to taste like shit anytime I kiss you. That's a really good one, Kai. I've kissed a smoker before, and it's not a good time. I felt so filthy afterwards. Yeah. I mean, I felt filthy afterwards for a couple of reasons, but... Drugs? I'm okay with people having drug use in their past. Or, like, having difficulty coming out of drug use. But, like... Yeah, I think if someone is using drugs and is okay with it, that's pretty much a deal breaker for me, because I'm not into drugs. I used to smoke pot a little bit, but I've never bought it myself. I'm just not really into it. Yeah, there was a time in my life, so I'm half Middle Eastern, I'm half Lebanese, and there's a time in my life where I smoked hookah a little bit. That's really it. I've never smoked an actual cigarette. I think I've had like a I don't even remember what it's called. It's not tobacco. But yeah, I think hookah is the only thing that I've smoked, and that was only because I went to Lebanon and smoked hookah there, and then I guess I vaped too. I vaped when I came back from Lebanon. Would you include the occasional hookah smoking with cigarette smoking? I don't know. I don't think there's any like 100% deal breakers, except maybe doesn't want kids or fucks other guys. Yeah, I think you've smoked Cuban cigars during family parties because you're Cuban, but you stopped recently. I don't think that's an issue for me. Like, I think it's only an issue if you like smoke every day and your mouth tastes like an ashtray, you know? Like if you smoked a couple here and there, like obviously if it's not enough to change the way that you taste, then You love kids? Yeah. Yeah. I think these days there are a lot more people who are okay with not having kids, and I think kids are important to me. I think I've always kind of wanted to be a dad. So I think whether we have kids of our own or adopt or both, I'd like to do both. Um, I think that's important. So it's kind of a deal breaker if they don't want kids, because I feel like I would be giving up a lot of, like a big part of what I want out of a relationship. It's like starting a family, you know? It's important to me. Yeah, I think that's good on deal breakers. I think like if there's compatibility issues and you know, there are things that you can figure out along the way, but I don't think I have other universal deal breakers for everybody, right? Like there are plenty of reasons to break up with someone. But like yeah. Obviously, if I'm not sexually attracted to them, I probably wouldn't get into something serious with them in the first place. Like a lot of things are just like yeah. You know, the pretty typical stuff. You're trying to be a teacher one day? Very cool. I'm teaching English in Japan right now. Wait, so I'm doing what you want to do. Oh shit. If you want advice, you can feel free to hit me up. My Twitter DMs are open. Oh. Yeah. Feel free to slide in, Viva. Thoughts on wearing a suit and going dancing? With you specifically, Laura? Is that what you're thinking? I like wearing a suit. I'd have to be convinced to go dancing. When you were in high school, you were broken up with because you were staying a virgin until you turned 18? Well, you dodged a bullet there. If a guy breaks up with you because you don't have sex with him, then you know that's all he wanted from you, and you're not losing anything. Sex for the sake of sex is not worth it, I think. Like these days, the more times that I like have sex with someone and don't have a personal connection with them, or I'm not in a relationship, like not in love with them, the less it means to me. So why am I talking about sex? Right, because I like sex. Yeah, so I think I like sex the most when it's with people that I care about, you know? I think a little bit of Spanish and some coaxing will work, perhaps. You might be able to do some stuff to get me convinced. We'll see. But let's just say I'd be open to it. You didn't have sex till you were in love at 18 after a year of long distance? Oh, that's all good, Viva. That's fine. What did you return to? Welcome back, Satsuki. Yeah, we are talking about deal breakers. Well, actually, we're talking about sex and how it's important to have a connection with the person you're having sex with, because otherwise it's just empty. Like I've realized that if I have sex with somebody, I don't have a connection with them. I just don't want to be there when we're done, you know? Like I just want to leave. There's nothing wrong with that, Viva. It doesn't hit right exactly. I didn't have sex until I was 19. And I thought that was late, but it really doesn't matter, you know? Like I thought it mattered a lot. And once you start having sex, you realize it really doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you first have sex. Just like they always say, make sure it's with someone you care about the first time. That doesn't really matter either. It could be with anybody. Just like make sure it's, well, I'm not going to give you, I'm not going to tell you what to do. There's no way to make it a perfect experience either, because it's not going to be, you know. Don't put it off just waiting for the perfect person, but also like, yeah, just make sure it's safe. Exactly, Hirme. Thank you for that. Yeah. You're always bold till you're not. Yeah, I bet I could get you to that point, Laura. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Favorite character in Boku no Hero Academia? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I like a lot of characters in that show. I think it's cheesy, but I like Izuku a lot. I like him a lot. I love how he started out powerless and has come so far, because I feel like I can relate to that. You know? I felt for such a long time that I was powerless, that I couldn't do anything. And look at where I am now. I'm living my dream in Japan. I'm doing the things that I set out to do. I'm building communities and meeting people and having a fucking fantastic time with all of you. So yeah, I can relate to Izuku a lot. But I also like Endeavor a lot. You might not think about it. You might not like expect that, but I like Endeavor a lot. Because you can just watch him grow, you know? You so can try. Yeah, I bet you'd like that, Laura. You're a Hawks girly? I can't figure Hawks out. He's not my style. If I played the violin and songs from Your Lie in April, would you cry? It's possible. It's possible. What made you want to go teach English in Japan? So I chose Japan because it's on my bucket list to live in another country for at least a year, because I want to experience more of the world than just America. I want to... You're classically trained? You can't tell me that, Laura. You can't tell me that. I'm a classically trained percussionist. Although I haven't played in a long time. Casually puts away my cover if he cut it out. Oh no. Shit, I'm in danger. Oh boy. Yeah. And I was introduced to Japanese culture when I was in college. I had some friends who like took me to Japanese restaurants, showed me anime. And over time, I started to realize Japan's a pretty cool place. I visited Japan in 2020 before the pandemic started, and I loved it. I realized that this is the place that I wanted to do this bucket list item on, or in. And slowly heads piano, violin, and trombone. Jesus. All right, enjoy your food, Lisa. Happy Mental Health Day. Yeah, and as far as English, I love English. English has become a passion of mine thanks to my senior year English teacher in high school. He helped me realize that I care a lot about English, even though it used to be one of my least favorite subjects. And I went on to study English in college, the second time that I went to college. And I graduated, did very well. And so yeah, it was just a natural fit, because I think the easiest way to live in Japan is to teach English. At least the easiest way to get to Japan. So it all just kind of worked out. Do you want to live in Japan for the rest of your life? Nope, I definitely don't. And that's a nice transition question. I definitely do not want to live in Japan for the rest of my life. I'm moving back in 6 months. Once my year is up, I want to go back to America, because trying to make time zones work is a fucking bitch, and I'm too far from the people that I care about. Like, there are some amazing people in Japan, but overcoming language barriers to make mediocre friendships is not what I want for the rest of my life. And there's a lot to love about living here, but it's not something that I want for more than a year. I have a lot of good reasons to move back. What is my favorite quality about myself? That's a really good question. That's a really hard question to answer. Why is Discord freezing? What is my favorite quality about myself? There are a lot of things that I like about myself. Probably one of my favorite is how accepting I am of my own flaws. At least some of them. Some of them are tougher. I think I'm not perfect, but what did Lore say? Bald. Yes, I do love being bald. I love being bald a lot, but that's related to what I was saying, is that I'm accepting of the parts of me that I can't change, at the very least. I need to be more accepting of the parts of me that I can change. But the parts of me that I can't, like being bald, like being short, like, I mean, you know, the usual stuff. I like that I can own it and be confident in spite of it, you know? I feel like there's a lot of societal pressure to maintain certain standards in certain ways. And like going on Tinder can be disheartening. But I've learned to love the person that I am, and I genuinely would not change what I look like. And I love that I've come to a point where I would not. Just wear heels? No, I don't need them. No. You can wear heels and be taller than me, Laura. It's okay. I'll still dance with you. Yeah, I think that might be my favorite quality about myself. Although, I think I like my warmth as well. Wear your imperfections like a badge, not a bandage. Exactly. I think Tyrion Lannister said it best. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you. You know how many people make bald jokes? And you know how little I give a fuck? I fucking make the most bald jokes out of anybody. Damn, you guys are slamming with questions. I love it. So you want kids. How many? Do you have names planned already? Yeah, I'm very approachable. I think if I have a reason to talk to you, I will. I think the only thing is, now that I'm getting busier, sometimes it's hard to keep up with everybody. But yeah, I think I'm definitely down to talk with you, Viva. Yeah, sometimes when people just randomly hit me up on Twitter, I just, you know, won't say anything. But I mean, I gotta make sacrifices to balance things out, you know? Yes, I want 2 kids. Probably not more, probably not less. But I know accidents happen. Do you have names planned already? No, I don't. I like a lot of Japanese names. Like Kana, or I don't know. I think a lot of like female Japanese names are pretty nice. Pretty cute. Yeah, I am more active on Discord too. I'm always on Discord. I also have a tendency to reply really quickly when I'm at my computer, so just don't be intimidated by that. It's just because if I don't reply right away, I probably will forget. Because I usually check notifications as soon as I see them if I'm able to. I kind of want to ask this though. What is your Japanese proficiency level? I'm probably... See, I've never taken the test, but I'd have to guess I'm around N4. N3 is like conversational. You can hold an average conversation pretty easily. I would say I'm N4, which is just under that. Foursome with me, Lore Industries, and Adorable Poofy. We'll talk. Would you ever go to like TwitchCon or do a meet and greet or something? I can't imagine people would want to fly out to see me. That's crazy. Hi, Koi. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, maybe if there was enough interest in something like that, who knows? I don't know. After hearing about TwitchCon this year, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that, but we'll see. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. That's all I'll say. And let's just say where I'm moving to, most likely when I go back to the States, I shouldn't be too far from like San Diego or LA, wherever they do events like that, you know? So I should be able to make it work, potentially. Face reveal ever? When I move back to the States, I might be more open to that. We'll see. I'm not going to promise anything. Because depending on the career that I choose, like if I still want to be a teacher in the States, I still will probably want to keep my anonymity. Because, you know, I don't think schools would like to know that they're employing a lewd tuber, you know? It's probably not the best look. But I also know that I can separate this from my real life, you know? So it won't impact my job in any way. I obviously will never interact with students or minors in general in an inappropriate way. So I'm personally not worried about that. I just don't want people to draw like the wrong conclusions, you know? So I would love to keep my anonymity if I can at all. Favorite holiday? The ones that let me not go to work. I don't know. I don't personally have a favorite holiday. Like maybe Thanksgiving, because I like the food. Favorite things to get as a gift? Honestly, if someone is thoughtful enough to give me a gift, I will appreciate them. People don't really like get me gifts in general, but when they do, it means a lot. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just the act of giving me something. Like if they see something and they thought of me, that means more to me than the actual item. Bet get a PO box? Oh my goodness. No, I refuse. When I move back to the States, I might open a Throne. I have a Throne account already, but in Japan, they do not actually ship the gifts to you. They just pay out the price. So there's really no point. But yeah, when I move back, maybe I'll open a Throne. We'll see. The sexiest holiday in your opinion? I would say a tie between Halloween and New Year's. Because Halloween, there are a lot of sexy costumes out there, you know? And New Year's, because chances are you're going to get a kiss with someone. The unsexiest holiday in your opinion? Probably Thanksgiving. Because who the fuck wants bloaty turkey sex? Slutty Wanda for the win. Nah, you can't spoil me just yet, guys. Roleplay in the bedroom, yay or cringe? Never tried it. I'm open to trying most things at least once, but I can't really say how I feel about it. Just never tried it. Halloween costume stays on during sex, yes or no? It depends on the costume. I don't want to be fucking Freddy Krueger. You know? It's terrifying. Grippers, yay or nay? Nay. I don't hate feet, but I'm not sexually attracted to them. I'll give my girl a feet massage if she wants one, but it's not going to do anything for me. Freddy could be hot. You offering to try with me, Kira? What about sexy Freddy Krueger? Jesus. I don't know if I want those kinds of dreams. Add on to kid question. Preference to 2 boys, 2 girls, 1 of each? I think 1 of each. You were sexy Jigsaw one year? I would love to see how you accomplished that. I totally believe that you were sexy, but yeah, okay, you were Jigsaw and you are sexy. I got you. Yeah, I think I'd like one of each. You were sexy Among Us? How is it possible? Oh, you know what? You probably had the window very strategically placed. Yeah? Hey, Foxy, welcome in. Dream home setup, couples gaming room, man cave? That's a good question. This is something I've thought very, very little about. I really... Ow, could you guys hear that pop? That was my fucking jaw. Jesus. I would love to see how you accomplish that. Did you actually hear it? I was just like stretching my jaw and it popped. It does that sometimes. Maybe I have TMJ. It was loud as fuck, really? Oh my god, can you clip it? Holy shit. The truth is you should drink another. Laura, why are you trying to get me drunk? What do you want? Be careful, you need your jaw. I think you need yours more than I do, Kira. I have some plans for it. Be careful. Dislocate mine. Holy shit. You guys are so cute. I can't. Yeah. I haven't looked much into TMJ, but I might have it. Who knows? I can't open my mouth very wide. I'd be terrible at sucking dick. You're drinking Saturday night, but you'll wait till you get into a few golf games. How do you like straight whiskey? It's not terrible. The more I drink it, the less I hate it. That's kind of how alcohol goes, right? Yo, Ashmodius. Alright, did I say that right? Welcome in. You finally got to my stream. Yeah, I'm glad to have you. They like it tight, so... What the fuck? Nah, I don't think people like teethy blowjobs. That's all I'll say. Oh boy. Favorite aesthetic? Tummy with small boobs. I don't know what you're referring to, Grace. But nice tummy, small boobs. Oh, hard to beat. Are you a giving or receiving kind of lover? Giving. It's hard for me to get off if I'm only receiving. That's why 69 is my favorite position, because it feels like I can receive completely while also give completely, and I'm just focused on, like, I can focus on both at the same time. I did say it right. Ash is fine though. Bald daddy. Oh my goodness, you're gonna fit in just fine here. Define nice tummy. There are many kinds of nice tummies. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like perfectly fit for me to enjoy it. That's all I'll say. Hey Shy, you want me to stretch for you? I got you, baby. Oh, Jesus. My shoulders just popped so much too. Got it. Maybe I'm getting old. All my joints are just going crazy. Kai DMs now? Jesus. Jane, welcome in. Hello, hello. Glad to have you here. If I'm old, you're ancient? Why do I feel like we're around the same age, Kira? You were snoozing and now you're up? What woke you up, darling? Always knowing what to say to get everyone all giddy. I try. Stretch again? You gotta pay for it, baby. I'm not gonna do that for free. Jane, thank you for the follow, darling. Welcome to the powerhouse. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad you enjoyed me enough to click that button. I said I'm getting old, not that I am old. Don't get insecure. It's not like being old is a bad thing either. Okay, I want to hear this job hop. Home setup, couples gaming room, man cave. That's a good question. This is something I've thought very, very little about. I really... Ow, could you guys hear that pop? That was my Holy fucking- shit. God damn. That was pretty loud. Whew. You like getting old? Yeah, it's not bad. I feel like my life gets richer as I get older. Ah, so you're not in your 30s yet. Yeah, I think we're pretty close. He got me kicking my feet and shit with those stretches. I bet you would, Laura. Oh my god, it's so cute the way that you talk. You're older than me? Perhaps. I'm in my late 20s. You're almost there, right there, so close. Okay, maybe you're a little bit ahead of me, Kira. You're not in your 30s either? Yeah, I think there's a pretty decent age range around here. Aw, it's okay, Kai. Someone's gotta be the oldest. We don't think of you any differently if you are. And you very well might not be. I know there's another person in my community that's pretty old. Relatively, at least. I have a hunch about a couple people, but it's okay. I don't judge people by their age. You're rolling in your bed sheets? Lord, do you need to go AFK for a few minutes? Adorable. Would you take a body shot off of you, Laura? Absolutely. Would you let someone take a body shot off of you? If it's you, Laura? Absolutely. Would you go to like a drinking party? You mean a party? Yeah, I've gone to them before. I judge people based on their behavior. Yeah, that's fair. Who needs the AFK for that? What exactly are you talking about, Kai? I didn't say anything. Kicking my feet and shit. Yeah. I thought you might like that. Alright, well I think we can get to the anonymous questions. There were a few the last time I checked. Ah, we've got 5. Okay. Let's see. I judge people by the length of their hair and you have none, so you can't judge. Well, that works for me. Let's see if I can set up the screen cap real quick. Window cap. Chrome. Let's get it down here. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, you guys can read that, right? Oh, sorry. Is there a way to like force dark mode? I don't remember. Maybe I just shouldn't show it. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. That works. Okay, we'll start with the oldest. How big is that? No, for real. How are you able to say such out-of-pocket shit and not be flustered? Reveal your secrets for a baby lewd ASMR artist, please. Well, I used to be flustered by it. I used to be a little unsure about it a long time ago. Before I was a lewd-tuber. But once I fully committed, I just, I realized this is something I wanted to do. And it's a part of who I am as well. It's a part of me that I haven't really been able to explore much before now. And I am really just enjoying it. I say out-of-pocket shit because I genuinely enjoy it. And I don't know, it just comes to me, It's just who I am. And I've accepted that and I'm 100% okay with it. So that's it. And 6 inches. Has there been a moment where you felt nervous about streaming? I feel nervous about streaming a lot. Honestly, like there are a lot of times before stream that I there are a lot of times before stream that I get a little butterflies. You know, I still get nervous about streaming sometimes. I was nervous before my collab with CC because, you know, CC is a much bigger channel than me. And I was nervous before the stream, but as soon as I got in there and I started interacting with her, I just, you know, it didn't matter. I just had fun. Because CC's just one of those people that I can vibe with, you know? You guys are fucking adorable. Stop acting like it's a big deal. Ridiculous. But yeah, there are many moments where I feel nervous about streaming. But especially when I do events. Like I was a little nervous about today because I wasn't sure how things were going to go. I figured viewership would be a little bit on the lower side, which it kind of has been. I've been peeking at it every once in a while. But I don't mind. I know the people who actually want to hear the answers to this are here. If they're able to. I'm sure some people who want to be here aren't able to, but yeah. Like I said earlier, I don't try to worry about numbers too much anyways. But yeah, I mean, this isn't the normal kind of content that I make. I make a lot more gaming content, so I wasn't sure about how like a 100% just chatting stream would go. But yeah, long story short, there are a lot of times when I get nervous, but it's not enough to stop me from doing what I want. Are you tall and strong IRL? I'd say I'm pretty strong, but I'm not that tall. I'm 169 centimeters. If you were alone in a room with dumb female, would you be able to handle that? Yeah, I think so. I like the power struggle. Would you ever date one of your viewers? I think that's a complicated question. Probably not. Because I don't... You're 40 centimeters over me? You're a tall boy. I don't mind. You could tower over me, big boy. You posted 2 questions very quickly. Oh, are there more questions in here? Yep. Okay. I'll take a look at this later. Oh, Black Panda, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Powerhouse. Glad to have you here. Do I recognize your name from Twitter, perhaps? It looks familiar. I'm taller than you? That's all I need. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if I'm taller than you or not. I've been with a couple of girls who were like around 6 feet, and it was a very fun experience. I was not insecure, and I climbed that mountain. Are you related to Mr. Clean? No. Maido and Cootie. I can't read that kanji. Something Don? He wishes he could be Mr. Clean? You're right, I can't clean like Mr. Clean. I'm terrible at keeping up with cleaning. Kabedon. I don't remember what that is, but I know I've heard of it before. I don't know why I'm like this tonight. It's okay, Ash. You're alright. But yeah, I think dating a viewer would be pretty complicated. I think I would date people that I meet through streaming and connections, but I think dating a fan might be complicated because I don't want to date someone who idolizes me, or like, I'm not saying that you guys idolize me, but like there's, you know, a little bit of parasocial stuff to overcome in that kind of situation. Like, you guys obviously know more about me than I know about you. So it's just a fact about this kind of thing. And it's something to consider. I don't know. There are some other reasons as well, but unless I really, really like someone who's a viewer, then probably not. Another one. Would you ever date a viewer? If so, what conditions would have to be met? I think if I had such a crazy connection with someone who was a viewer, then maybe. Maybe. But it would be safer to not open that door. Exactly. Exactly. It would be safer. Because I feel like there would be so much complicated shit that comes along with it as well, right? Kabedon is basically pinning or trapping someone against a wall, I think. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah. But yeah, I think there's a lot of baggage that would come along with dating a viewer. Like, I'll flirt with all of you left and right, but I don't know if I want a relationship anytime soon either, to be honest. You would love to be Kabedon? We can talk. But yeah, I think it's different if it's someone that I met through like different connections, not as a fan. You're having too much fun? Oh, we haven't even started yet, Kira. You know what? I'm gonna drink a little bit more. Favorite Neo 2 weapon? Odachi. Odachi. Easy answer. Absolutely. I love the Odachi. It's too much fun. Oh, thank you for the head rub, Star. I appreciate you. Be careful. Don't worry. I'm not going to go too overboard. I've just been having sips. It is so rare you get to catch my streams. Yeah, I'm very grateful that you're here, Kira. Kira's a very good girl. You should go drink some whiskey too, only if you want to. Oh, for Kai? Okay. Kai, darling. You're such a good girl. I'm so proud of you. Hey now? What? What, Kira? Would you ever try bottoming with someone or give in to a power bottom? You're a scary bad snake. I don't know about that. You're not so scary. Oil me up, bae. Welcome to the powerhouse. Thank you for the follow. And I may just help you live up to your name if you'd like. Consent is important, though. Glad you're here. I think it depends. If by bottoming you mean like just the girl is on top, then sure. Yeah, I think that could be fun. I think it's fun to be ridden every once in a while. I think the idea of laying back and so there was a point where I was with somebody who had a bit of trauma, and we talked about the first time that we were together. Like, she would recoil at the touch of a guy. It was just like an involuntary reaction. So we talked about how the first time we would be together in person, we would just have me lay down and just like let her do what she's comfortable with to feel things out. And I think that idea is more appealing to me than I realized. I think it's difficult for me to not be dominant, but being a bottom, I think every once in a while it's okay. Yeah. Okay, lore. Here, this is what I'll do. If you guys aren't in the Discord and you do want to ask me something anonymously, go to this link. Go there. You can ask me anything anonymously. I'm answering everything honestly today. And sure, lore, I will take a sip. Just thinking about that makes you want to cry, actually. Yeah, it made me want to cry too. I hate that there are people out there that would cause that much damage to somebody. But yeah. Let's keep things positive. I think there were some more questions in the Discord as well. And speaking of which, if you want to ask me questions and you don't mind if they're not anonymous, join the Discord. You can feel free to ask them in questions for Mito. Right over here. Opinion, shaved sides hair on girls. I think if it's done right, it can be really hot. I've seen like some hairstyles where it's shaved, like the side is shaved on one side, and then there's like it's parted, everything's parted over to one side. I think that looks really fucking good. I think... Shit, what was the name of that streamer? Her name started with an L, I think. It's okay, Kai. It's okay. Thank you, Shy, for the head rub. Good luck to you. I don't know if you guys followed like Shroud a few years ago, but Shroud has a friend, Justin, Just9N. And Justin started dating somebody who was another streamer. Her name was something. I don't remember, but she had a really cute hairstyle like that. I liked it a lot. But yes, I think if it's done right, it can look really good. I don't think everybody can pull it off though. Candles or fairy lights? My sister loves string lights. I think both can look good. I don't personally have any lights in my space aside from the built-in ones. Hi, Chi Chi. Welcome in. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? And how would you handle a relationship and being a LewDtuber? How would you get that over your SO? I think being open about everything is really important. When I am involved with somebody, I don't take things past a certain level with people, and I make it very clear that I am involved with someone. So yeah, I think it's definitely manageable, because for me, being a LewDtuber is just superficial stuff, you know, like flirting. And I am thinking about making some not safe for work content, like voice work. I've been toying with some ideas. Yeah. Would also mean the partner would not have to not be like a super jealous type. Yeah. I mean, they'd just have to be okay with me flirting with other people. But if I'm in a committed relationship, I wouldn't flirt with people in DMs. I would always flirt in open spaces. Because I'm not in a committed relationship, I don't mind flirting in DMs. Yeah. Depending on what I'm doing, like how involved I am with someone, I'll set different boundaries for myself. But yeah. If I could be anywhere in the world, where would I be? Yeah, I doubt that, Laura. I doubt that. Kira, that's a complicated question. And I think I'm going to drink instead of answering that. Because I want to answer honestly, but I don't think I should. Not right now, at least. Is your character's jacket more of a hooded pullover or a zip-up hoodie for science? It is... That's a good question. No, it's not your bad. It's not. It's just where I'm at right now. It's a complicated answer. And yeah. Yeah. Ask me again in like a week or two. I'll probably have a real answer for you. Originally it was a hoodie, It looks kind of like a jacket in this art, and I kind of like the jacket style, to be honest. I haven't decided if I want it to be a hoodie or a jacket for my live 2D model, but I'll let you guys know. For wedding food, steak or fish? Steak. Because I don't get steak often. Actually, you know what? At a wedding, they're probably not going to cook my steak the way I want it to be cooked. It does look like a jacket. It kind of does, doesn't it? I like the way it was done. It's kind of ambiguous. Yeah. Actually, the more I think about it, fish is probably a better call for a wedding. Wrong, chicken. Everybody loves chicken. I mean, if they have chicken, I'm gonna get chicken. I just like don't want to order steak and have it cooked well done, you know? Like if I can ask for how I want it cooked, if I can get it medium rare, then I'll get steak. But like a well done steak isn't gonna be a good time. Would you mind if someone sat on your lap and fed you sushi while telling you about their day for science? I would probably fucking melt and maybe propose. I don't know. That sounds like relationship goals, to be honest. Favorite Pokemon? I don't have one. I don't really like Pokemon. How do you like your steak? Yeah, I already gave the right answer. Aw. You love your steak medium rare? Maybe we should get steak together, Lar. Gonna share a steak dinner with me? Maybe some wine? Some nice conversation. Sounds like a fun time. Honestly, if I ever get married, I don't really mind what food is served as long as everybody enjoys it, then I'm happy. I think the question is like if you're at a wedding. Not if you're getting married. What about you? We could talk about it. Of course you do, as long as it ends in moonlight dancing. Cake or pie? Pie. Wait, depends on the pie. Depends on the cake. I like cheesecake the most. I like rich chocolate cake second. I like chocolate peanut butter pie is pretty damn good too. Pineapple on pizza? I don't know if I've ever given it a fair shot. I can't rule it out. That's tough. No more anonymous questions, guys? If you do have anonymous questions, now's the time. I think you guys are getting bolder though. Do you eat a lot of fruit for scientific reasons? The fruit I eat the most these days is pineapple though. I get little packs of pineapple from the from the convenience store. Love language? That's complicated. I think my love languages have changed. I think before, my biggest love language was touch, physical touch. And second biggest was quality time. I think it's switching. And it's kind of sad, but I've been without physical touch for such a long time. I think the things that are starting to matter to me more are quality time and words of assurance. Yeah. But physical touch matters to me a lot too. Relationship goals, I want someone who will come up behind me and give me a hug. Like hug me from behind while I'm like doing dishes or something. That's relationship goals for me. I want someone who will show me affection and like touch me when I'm not expecting it. When they can just like go out of their way and do it. You're asking the real questions? Hypothetically, if you had to choose between either only eating one type of food or being able to eat everything but it's slightly overcooked or undercooked every single time. What the fuck, Laura? What is going on inside your head? That's so cute. You think so? Yeah. I want affection. I've been affection starved for most of my life. So having someone show me affection in a meaningful way means a lot to me. Like a fucking lot. Laura, I don't know if I have an answer for your question. I'm just gonna drink again. God, Tay, I would love that so much. Thoughts on polyamory? I don't like sharing. I've thought about it a lot. And I think at the end of the day, like I've had some past trauma with somebody. I've had an old relationship, like maybe 5 years ago. It was my most serious relationship to date. And it ended because she had feelings for another person. They didn't do anything, just they had feelings for someone else. And we ended things because we decided it wasn't fair for me. And it was a really fucking messy breakup over the next like 3 months. A lot of lies were told to me, and a lot of messy shit happened. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but let's just say it's not easy for me to cope with the fact that the person I love is in love with someone else. And I've thought about it. I've thought about trying to be open to it, but I don't think I can wrap my head around it. I don't think I can deal with it. Even the type where you're the only guy with multiple lives. I think I have a lot of love to give, but I think I'd prefer to give it to all just one person. And I don't think it would be fair for me to have multiple wives and for them to not do the same. Like, it wouldn't be fair for me to take all of them and for them to not get all of me, you know? I don't think it would be fair. I think I'm okay with, like, fooling around with multiple people at once, but, like, I also don't know how open I am to that either, because fooling around with people I don't have a strong connection with just doesn't feel great. So, a closed polycule? What does that mean? That's a harem, sweetie? Do you guys want to be my harem? Is that why you ask? That's happened to you too. I'm so sorry. It is called fooling around, so yeah. Yeah. It sucks. It absolutely sucks, and I don't wish it upon anybody. I think emotional infidelity hurts almost more than sexual infidelity. Because, like, sexual, I know there's, like, biological urges to fuck. So I can almost understand that. But, like, falling in love with someone else is just, like, it hurts way more, I think. Like, you could kind of slip up and fuck somebody else. You can't slip up and fall in love with somebody else, right? It's kind of a decision being made. Like, it's one thing to get drunk and hook up, which is still not okay by any means. Like, have control over yourself. But, like, falling in love with someone else? Nah. Miss me with that shit. Closed polycule is when it's like 3 or 4, whatever many number of people that are in a relationship with each other, only within the 3 or 4 people in the relationship. So, like, 2 guys, 2 girls sort of thing. Or I guess it could be any configuration, realistically. That hurts really badly. It fucking does. No worse feeling than being with your person and feeling more lonely with them there than when they were not there. Yeah, but it is pretty lonely with them not there as well. Trust. When I get drunk, I just ask for peanuts and my partner. You're allergic to peanut? What the fuck, Laura? It could be the 1 guy and 3 girls. Interesting. I've never considered something like that. I might be more open to, like, a smaller thing. Maybe, like, 1 guy, 2 girls. Hopefully I'm the guy. But, yeah, it's not really something I've ever considered. So it's like A, B, C, and D are in a relationship. A, B, and C, D are pairs. A, C, and B, D. Same with A, B, A, D, and C, B or any config. Yeah, makes sense. I don't know. Twins marrying twins would be catastrophic. That would be a crazy polycule. Your sister has been poly for years, so you've had a lot of time to study. Aren't you poly as well, Kai? Or maybe I'm wrong about that. You gave up trying to love ages ago. It hurt too much and you wasted your tears on wrong people. Yeah. I think you should never give up on love because the way I see it is when you get into a relationship with somebody, when you decide to emotionally involve yourself with somebody, you are anteing up that pain, right? Because the older I get, the more I realize that relationships end in either breakup or marriage. And that's fine. You just got to be prepared to get hurt, and it won't come as a surprise. It still sucks, but like pain isn't the end of the world either. Pain isn't something you should necessarily try to avoid. I'm not saying go running looking for pain, but like if you encounter pain, we're all still alive. We've made it through so much pain. I know all of you have experienced pain. I know I have. And we're still here. Pain makes us stronger. It's not something to avoid. And I think avoidance of pain makes pain scary. Acceptance of pain makes pain weak. Doesn't make it any easier to get through certain things. I don't even think we need it. We definitely shouldn't want it, but shying away from it, like being scared of pain, I think that's not really acceptable to me. You know? Like, I've been hurt several times by several people. That's not going to stop me from looking for the things that I want. You know, I'm never going to stop looking for the things that I want just because people hurt me. You know, I went through pain trying to get to Japan. There were people who made me feel like I couldn't do it or maybe made me feel like it wasn't worth it. But I pushed through that and I made it here and I'm hella happy that I did. You can't let pain hold you back from the things that are important to you. And everybody deserves love. I love being in love and I'll never give up on it. Heartbreak is just another reason to find love that'll prove that break wrong. Exactly. Learning to live with pain makes you stronger. That's true. But that doesn't mean you should just accept the pain and not do anything about it either. I highly recommend, no matter, I don't want to preach religion, but I think Buddhism has a lot of fantastic things to teach about pain and dealing with pain and suffering. At the very least, study the 4 tenets of, or the 4, what is it called? I don't remember. There are the 4 main truths of Buddhism. I highly recommend looking into them. There was a period of my life when I studied Buddhism and it helped me grow a lot as a person. Trying is always hard, but it can be super worth it. I've been a poly triad for a while. I'm girlfriend to a married couple, and they're so sweet and supportive, and we're all open about everything. It's just a bit of a unicorn of a relationship, but they're wonderful and have helped me heal from an awful marriage and messy divorce. Love is everywhere. Same with pain, but love and relationships of all kind make it easier and worth it. That's beautiful, Tay. I'm so glad that you found something like that. And, wow. Yeah, finding people like that who can help you heal and make you better, so important. And that's not something you should ever close yourself off to just because you were in pain before. You know? If a partner previously cheated, but they upfront and told you, how would you feel? So here's the thing about me. When I'm emotionally involved with somebody and they hurt me, it's incredibly difficult for me to overcome that pain. When it's like something serious, I'm not talking about little things here and there. I'm very easygoing with things that don't matter. But if it's a big fuck up, it's very difficult for me to overcome that. And how big of a fuck up it needs to be depends on how long I'm with them. Like, there was one time when I was emotionally involved with somebody, and they did something that hurt me pretty early on. It wasn't a crazy big thing, but like we tried to rekindle things. It just like I couldn't bring myself to be close to them after that, and things eventually fizzled out. It's just very difficult for me to overcome my scars like that, you know? Like I don't hold anything against the person. It's just it's very difficult for me to get close to them after something like that, if that makes sense. Follow-up question, if they made measures to show you they've changed, would that change anything? Probably not. If I'm being completely honest, probably not. Because of how I just described it. Yeah, exactly. What about if they cheated in a previous relationship? Does it affect you now? That's a good question, and that's not something that I've had to deal with. I have not dated someone that has been open about cheating previously, and I've also never cheated. So, yeah. I've never been cheated on, to my knowledge, either. Aside from that emotional infidelity that I told you guys about earlier, but yeah. Let's see. Are there any other anonymous questions? No. Do you guys have any other questions for me? You're crying? No. Oh, it's okay, Grace. There. You've been cheated on? I'm sorry, Laura. I know how not easy that is to deal with. I'm doing a last call for questions, guys. Yeah. We can change the subject. I'm down to not talk about that anymore. Okay. Oh, it looks like we've got another question on the way. No question, just drink. Fucking lore. Unbelievable. Ugh. Ugh. I normally drink scotch. When I drink whiskey, I normally drink scotch. So this is not scotch. And it's very clear to me that it's not scotch. Yeah, I think we answered a lot of questions. Oh, looks like Kai might have one. I think in the meantime, while Kai is typing that question up. Oh wait, I never answered the tattoo question. I'm sorry. I do have a tattoo. I have a tattoo. I have a yin yang tattoo on my inner bicep. You like jazz? Yo, Morgan, what's up, dude? I do like jazz, depending. My favorite jazz song is called Lingus by Snarky Puppy. It's a fucking fantastic song that I have not listened to enough recently. And I know that's just a meme, but I have an actual answer. You like drinking? You're a bit of an alcoholic? That's okay. I'd love to drink with you sometime. Future plans for tattoos, piercings, body alterations. You want a tattoo, but you're so bad, but you've also been saying that for years now. Yeah, it's hard to make that first step into getting your first one. I wanted a tattoo for a long time before I got my first one. I finally got it on my birthday, like 5 years ago. Actually, maybe it's 6 years ago now. Holy shit. That tattoo needle is calling me by my full government name. That's so funny. Yeah, I definitely want more tattoos. Not while I'm in Japan, because having tattoos in Japan is complicated. They don't love tattoos here. But when I move back, if I have the money, I'll definitely get more. I don't know specifically what I want. I really like the idea of an octopus tattoo because I think octopi are fascinating and really fucking cool aesthetically. Yeah, no, in Japan they associate tattoos with like the Yakuza. Yeah. I can't go to like traditional inns or onsen because of my tattoo. And also, if my work finds out that I have a tattoo, then I'm contractually forced to resign from my position. But yeah, I do want more. I've also considered... Recently, I had the idea of maybe getting my ears pierced. Yeah, that's serious. It's that bad. But yeah, I think I might look pretty decent with some earrings. Maybe if I ever do a face reveal, you guys could let me know what you think. But that won't be for a while. And I don't really want to get body alterations or other piercings. I'm not crazy huge into piercings or body mods, to be completely honest. Tattoos are fine. I think too much ink might be a bit of a turnoff. I like more tasteful ink. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna cover myself in tattoos, you know? Am I gonna play anything after stream or after Q&A? It depends. Stretch, I got you. I may or may not want to play some spike rushes in VC. I don't know. I'll have to decide if I want to be around people or not. I think, like, clearly, if you guys remember my tweet from last week, I canceled the stream. Like, I'm going through a little bit of stuff. So, I may just want to be alone. But if I don't want to be alone, then I would love all of your company. If you'd like to hang out in the Discord, if I do decide to do that, then if you're not in there already, there's the link. I'd love to have you. Favorite flower? Sunflower. I appreciate you guys so much. So many of you have been here for me through these tough times and like reached out to me and made sure I was okay. And I appreciate all of you. Yeah. But that being said, I don't want to get into what it is that I'm going through. So I appreciate you respecting that boundary. You'd love to pop into VC sometime and hang out with me? I love that too. Oh, with all of us. Hi Tash. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you wanted to introduce yourself. Yes, favorite flower is sunflower, I think. I like the sunflower a lot. If you were hooking up with someone and you saw she had a succubus womb tattoo, what would go through your head? Is there some significance about that I don't know about? I think I would just see a tattoo and be like, nice ink, and keep fucking the shit out of her. If I'm being honest. I don't think too much would go through my head. Yeah. Oh. What's my favorite animal on the telonym? Bald eagle. Yep. Classic. Yeah. You've been wanting to get a succubus womb tattoo? Ooh. I've seen some like temporary succubus womb tattoos that look real nice. You get back at 2:30 p.m. your time. What time is it for you now, sorry? That's what depends. Because I do have work tomorrow, so I'm not going to stay up crazy late. It's 12:50. I can't guarantee anything, darling. That's an hour and a half from now? I probably, if I do join VC, I probably won't be in VC longer than like 3 p.m. your time. So you might be able to join for a little bit. You'll see me Thursday. Oh, you won't be here tomorrow? That's okay. Yeah, okay. So I think that's all of the questions that we've got. Damn, all right. Let's see. Okay, I think that's a good place to call it a day. Just gonna double check. Yeah. We've gotten through all of the Telenym questions, gotten through all the questions in Discord. There weren't really any questions on Twitter. So I think we're good to go. Do you stream every day? No. I normally stream Tuesday through Thursday at 5 a.m. Eastern. It's 6 p.m. Japan time. And Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Japan time. If you want to look at my schedule, it's in my Discord or it's my offline image once I go offline from stream. I made it to the end, yeah. Oh, hi, Nia. Don't run with a knife, darling. That's not safe. You might pop in for a little then? Okay. Yeah. I do post my... Oh, it's also on Twitter. My schedule is on Twitter as well. If you want to check out my Twitter. If you haven't seen my Twitter, which chances are, if you're here, you probably have. But if you haven't, there's the link to all my socials. You stayed up the whole stream? Is that a good thing, Tay? What time is it for you, darling? I hope you don't have anything tomorrow. All right, let's find someone to raid. Okay, somebody new that I met. That's a good idea. Yeah. Let's do that. 7 a.m. and you were working 3 hours. Jesus, Tay. Make sure you're okay. All right, take care of yourself. Drink a lot of water. Maybe take a nap before work. Okay. All right, we're gonna raid someone named Noxina VT. Noxina? Yeah. She's doing a subathon right now, I think. She's got 84 hours left. Holy shit. So she won't be stopping anytime soon. Oh, and if you know Red Mage, I see he's in VC with her. So that's fucking awesome. I love Red Mage. Red Mage links? Yeah. All right, let's do this raid. It was nice meeting you too, Viva. I'm glad you stopped by. It was an absolute pleasure. I'm looking forward to chilling with you on Saturday. It'll be Sunday for me, though. Okay. Noxina VT. Raid message? Good question. Good question. What do we want to do? You guys have ideas? What are we thinking? Lynx is only mod. Yeah. We could just do a head pat raid. Whiskey drinkers raid? Oh my goodness. How does head pat raid sound? Yeah. Oh, it looks like Desi is in her chat as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a pleasure. I love opening myself up to you guys in this way. And I'm very grateful that we got to 700 followers on Twitch. I'm looking forward to seeing where we can take things. Tash, I'm sorry. If you have the points, you can redeem unlock a choose an emote to unlock. It's 480 points. I don't know if you have enough. I know you're just recently in here. But if you do that in time, you can do the raid message. I'm sorry. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. Mwah.
Cat. Cat.
Kitty.